We've only raced in Alabama once in the history of the series, so this will be a big moment. Birmingham's Protective Stadium is a similar venue to Snapdragon in San Diego, but I have a feeling the surroundings may look a little different than the Pacific Ocean backdrop. The upside is that this has the potential to be a regional draw, as the greater Atlanta, New Orleans, and Florida Panhandle populations are within driving distance. While Birmingham might be a strange-sounding place to host a round, I think the geography might make sense. The 9th round of the championship is also the halfway point of the 17-round series. For the 3rd time this year, there will be no support classes, which should be very convenient for German fans. The leaders of the 250SX and 450SX classes were able to maintain their championship lead at Daytona, and so we will see Max Anstie and Jett Lawrence roll to the gate with the red plate. The venue for the Alabama round is the Protective Stadium in downtown Birmingham. The stadium can seat up to 47,100, meaning we won't be breaking the attendance record for the first time all season. The college football and soccer stadium opened in 2021 after a 2-year construction period. The construction costs amounted to $188 million. The weather forecast promises light rain, which will certainly not spoil the fun for the fans sitting in uncovered stands. After weeks of following more than a half-dozen riders embroiled in the closest points battle in history, Daytona started to separate the several from the many. Ken Roczen 5th, Jason Anderson 9th, and Aaron Plessinger 18 have cumulatively lost enough points to make the second half of 2024 challenging. It's not so much that they have insurmountable deficits, but they need to get around Eli Tomac, Chase Sexton, and Cooper Webb before they can set their sights on Jett Lawrence. Jett Lawrence sent a message to everyone with a convincing Daytona win. He passed Tomac in both the heat and main event, and was able to pull away without much of an answer from the 7-time Daytona winner. Rain halted Jett Lawrence's momentum after A1. Will it do the same just after he looked to take control of the series in Daytona? Will Eli Tomac be able to return to beast mode? After failing to win Daytona for the first time in 6 years, Tomac knew exactly where he lost the race. In post-race interviews, he said he didn't take the risk to quad the rhythm sooner, and Fowler ran the numbers to prove that true. Tomac lost nearly a second to Jett in that segment of the track. Chase Sexton's hand was at 85% at Daytona, and he ended up with his 4th podium on the year. He now sits 13 points off of the points lead. Ken Roczen is riding well, but slowly losing touch with the championship leaders. His 5th in Daytona puts him over a full race win worth of points behind Jett Lawrence. Aaron Plessinger had a big crash in Daytona that put him 18th at the checkers. It only takes a couple of mistakes to put a serious dent in championship hopes, but he has been a much better version of himself in a contract year. Jason Anderson has struggled in the last 2 rounds, dropping to 7th in points, 29 down from the lead. Factory Beta's Colt Nichols will make his season debut in Birmingham after sitting out with a damaged rotator cuff. Hunter Lawrence sustained a shoulder injury in Daytona. The team is still waiting on results to come back before they know the extent of it, and how long it will be before he's back racing. Dean Wilson fractured his scapula in 3 places late in the 450SX main event. In an Instagram post, Wilson said he was going to do everything he could to be able to compete in the last few races of the season.